Cargo 98. JD Airlines ready for takeoff. Had to do. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Yes, and welcome back to something I never thought that I was said that I would do, or never thought that I would think I would do even, not said, think that I would be doing, Jack, doing. Get rid of it. I have driven a bus, I have driven a truck, I have piloted a boat, never, ever piloted a plane before. Don't know why. I don't know why I haven't had a go at this before. But, guys, welcome to Microsoft's Flight Simulator. Yes, where Jack is going to attempt, before anybody jumps in the comments and say, Jack, you done this wrong. Jack, you done that wrong. I don't mind honest criticism, but I am absolutely brand spanking new to this. I've had a little play around with it. You may have seen the odd one or two little snippets here, there and everywhere, but I am gonna give it a go. So, you know, if you got constructive criticism, give it to me. And if you like it, don't forget to leave a like on the video, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to ring-a-ding-a-ding that bell. Right, so we're going to have a go at doing some flight training. You can see I've done I've got 9% mastered on the takeoff. So I'm all right once I get up into the air. I've done a bit of airline training, done 50% on that. And we've got bush pilot to do. We've got IFR. So that's like really bad weather flying. I don't fancy doing that just yet. Glider training. Oh, I am looking forward to doing that. VFR, learn the visual flight rules. So using the terrain around to help you navigate, I take it. Yeah, take off. So we'll go for this one. We'll go start at the top. We'll go for basic handling. Aircraft essentials, altitude and pitch. Let's do the introduction. Okie. We can start off small. The loading time is a little bit lengthy on this, but you know, hopefully you stick with it. For any long loading times, I'll just cut it. Yeah, so how you all doing, guys? Hope you're doing really well. I'll get that in before the game loads in. Welcome back to the channel again. I know I've already said that, but thanks very much. Really do appreciate you taking the time out your busy days to come and watch me cock up being a pilot. Yes. Right, so here we go. Ready to fly?
Welcome to Sedona. I'm Captain Mike Barnes, and I'll be your instructor. For this lesson, we're going to start on the ground and focus on some basic concepts.
Roger.
Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies. This is your plane, a classic, the Cessna 152. Take a look around it. In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode. The cursor is handy for interacting with menus and cockpit controls or instruments. As you can see, activating the cursor also displays the toolbar.
Ooh,
the toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation. Try to find and open the basic controls panel.
Right, okay, basic control panel, that's that one
there. The basic controls panel is a useful reminder of the button layout for the devices you're currently using.
I'm not going to remember all that.
The camera panel in the toolbar. The camera panel allows you to access the various views and camera modes of the simulation. Go ahead and close all the panels for now.
Right, so okie dokie. Close that one off.
Right now we are in the external view mode. Let's switch to cockpit view next.
Right, roger that.
In front of you is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft. In the simulation, you'll be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So let's hide the yoke for now. Some instruments allow multiple interactions. For example, rotating a dial clockwise or counterclockwise. In these cases, you need to lock the cursor onto them in order to interact. For example, take a look at the clock in the middle of the dashboard. Go ahead and lock the cursor on it.
Ah, there. Nope. Lock the clock knob by pressing A. I'm to press A. Unless there's something else that No, it's definitely that, isn't it? No. Maybe if I zoom in a little bit.
Now change the clock time.
There we go.
You can unlock the cursor once you're ready. From now on, we're done with the cursor, so go ahead and hide it. All right. As we've seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera. But you can also move it freely in the cockpit to get a better view of anything you want to see, even through a window to look outside.
Let's put that back to sit about there. And we'll close that down there. Right, okay, hold left. Right, okay.
Pro tip, once you find a camera position you like, you can save a shortcut to easily get back to that view anytime.
Oh, that's good. Oh, right, okay. That's about there. Using left.
Now reset the camera to its original position. Then try switching to your custom one again. All right. That covers all the main camera functions available in the simulation. Try to familiarize yourself with them a bit more. Then reset the camera to its original position whenever you're done.
Very, very nice indeed. Right, okay.
Nicely done.
Wow. Nice. Got an A for effort there. Right, let's crack on. That's what we covered. Let's go back to training menu. Let's go back onto basic handling. Aircraft essentials. I was wondering how you managed to, how you could change the camera. Because when I was playing about with it over the last couple of days, I was having to go into the menu and then manually adjust it. Obviously, if I would have done the training, I would have found that out. That you can do that with the left button, bumper button. Right.
This session is all about getting familiar with the aircraft. In this case, a Cessna 152. Along the way, we'll cover a few commands to navigate through the skies.
Okay, cool.
In front of you is the yoke. Think of the yoke like a steering wheel. Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Take a look
cool.
at the trailing edge of the wing while you're turning the yoke, and you can see how it controls the ailerons.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Cool.
What makes the yoke different from your typical steering wheel is that you can pull or push on it. This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend.
Ah, yeah.
Look at
There
the
we go.
horizontal
Got that.
tail while you pull on the yoke. You can see the movement of the elevator. Nice. At your feet, you'll find the rudder pedals. On the ground, they'll help you steer the aircraft. The upper part of the pedals are also your brakes. In flight, they move the rudder on the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. That's mainly for small adjustments, to coordinate your turns or compensate for a plane's left-leaning tendencies during takeoff and climb. Look at the vertical stabilizer while operating the pedals to see their effect on the rudder. Nicely done. Next up, located near the center of your cockpit, is the throttle. Push forward to increase the power. Pull back to decrease it. Look at the throttle and select it. Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power. Power is increased. Now pull it back to decrease power.
Cool.
Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle. Look away from the throttle and increase power.
Oh.
Set throttle to idle. Great job.
Cool.
When the engine is on, any change in power will be reflected on the RPM indicator. Check it out on the right side of the dashboard. This tells you how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute. To see your speed, look for the airspeed indicator. It's on the left side of the main instrument panel. It measures the speed in knots. For an altitude reading, check your altimeter. It's located on the right side of the main instrument panel. The altimeter has 3 hands, similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. The short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals. And the long, thin one, 10,000-foot intervals. And with that, we're done here. In our next lesson, though, you'll get to see how it all feels in the air.
Ooh. Have we got an A for effort again? Right, let's crack on. This is good. I like the where you can zoom in, zoom out, and you can change the different camera positions, the angle. Wish I would have gone and done this first, because I was getting a bit frustrated by that, having to go into the sub menu and manually do it. Ooh. Ooh.
Welcome to the skies above Sedona. Hell of a view, isn't it? Let's begin our time together going over some basic controls. Starting with your eyes, get familiar with your surroundings. Take a look out your side windows. Visibility is optimal today. These are ideal conditions to take in all Sedona has to offer.
Oh, nice.
See if you can locate the airport down below. Look for the runway. It's hard to miss. That's an affirmative. We have visual confirmation on the airport.
Where? this? Oh, is that it there? Oh, is it in front of us? It's probably in front of us, isn't it? No, that's it there, isn't it? This is very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Love it, love it, love it. What does that do?
We already talked about basic controls while we were on the ground. Time to see how it all feels in the air. We're currently set to a cruise attitude. The position your aircraft should be in for regular flight.
Right, okay.
Now let's try making a turn with a gentle yoke movement. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Right, okay. I don't think that's going to happen with me at some point. So that's the
Try
that.
backing to the right. You have controls.
Oh, right.
Turn right toward the city of Sedona. Great job. As we're flying towards Sedona, let's try climbing up and down. Gently pull back on the yoke to climb. Give it a try. That'll work. For the descent, it's the same principle, except you're pushing on the yoke. Have a go at it. Gently pitch down.
Go.
That'll work. Remember where the airport is? Look around to find it again, then turn us in the right direction.
It's just there, isn't it? That is the airport, isn't it? Right. I think that's a bit more than 30 degrees, but
Keep your control action nice and smooth.
right.
Now that you're more familiar with the aircraft and the surroundings, the next step is to go deeper into handling and techniques. Soon enough, you'll be able to enjoy trips all on your own.
Nice. Oh, I got a B for that. Not too bad, though. Not too bad at all. Right, so altitude and pitch. Change road, altitude test. Right, altitude and pitch. Really enjoying this. Really am. after we've done a few more of these, we'll go to the worldwide map and we'll have a look at my hometown, Liverpool, and see if we can have a go at taking off from John Lennon Airport and having a fly around.
To help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield. Notice how the middle line matches the horizon while we're flying level. This is the cruise attitude.
Right, okay.
The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the upper one is the descent attitude.
Got you.
Let's dig deeper into what that means. Pull back gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then, maintain that attitude. On your altimeter, you can see you're gaining altitude.
Oh yeah.
However, you're losing airspeed. Not a sustainable situation. Great job. All right, level back out. Our speed is increasing, and our altitude is stable. That's okay. Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. With a nose-down attitude, it's no surprise altitude is decreasing and speed is on the rise. Nicely done.
Oh, nice.
Why don't you bring us back to level flight? There you go. Speed is decreasing, altitude is stable. That'll work. Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch to avoid overcorrection.
Nice. Okay, we got a B for that. That's fine. Turns and rolls. Oh my goodness.
For this lesson, we're going to use a line drawn in the windshield to indicate the cruise attitude.
Got you.
I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns. Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon. Then maintain that bank.
Oh. Oh.
That'll work.
Nice.
Go ahead and level us back out. That'll work.
Oh, nice.
Remember to maintain altitude while leveling off. For the next step, turning to the right, let's see how you do on your own without any markings. On your attitude indicator, you'll find a series of notches along the top. Each notch represents 10 degrees. As a general rule, you should always aim to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
30 degrees. Roger.
Start banking right until you're lined up with the second notch to the right of the attitude indicator. Maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude.
Oh.
Keep working on it. You'll get better.
Oh.
Level us back out now. Nicely done.
Yep. Nice. Probably get a C for that.
Small corrections on the yoke will lead to more accurate turns.
Right, got you. A B? Not too bad. Not too bad. Could do better. Right, what have we got next? Power settings. This is really, really good.
Let's talk about the throttle. Simply put, your throttle controls the power output of the engine. In the Cessna 152, that relates directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer. Pull back the throttle to reduce RPM to 1800. Notice how speed and altitude are also decreasing now.
Oh, yeah.
Great job. Why don't you go
nice.
ahead and throttle back up to 2400 RPM? Speed is increasing. And as long as we maintain the same attitude, our altitude will keep climbing too.
Nice. I can see that.
That'll work. Alright. Great job. With piston planes like this Cessna, it's common to have power targets defined in RPM.
Oh, got an A for effort. Oh, yes. Right, what's next? Straight and level flight, managing trim for a smooth flight. Okay. It's a bit more complicated. This is a really nice plane to fly. You can really feel the winds underneath as it's buffering you up and down, left and right. You can feel that. Ready to fly.
In this lesson, let's take a look at the relationship between attitudes and power settings. Attitude plus power equals performance. We're currently at 5,500 feet in a cruise attitude. The aircraft's nose is positioned under the horizon and cruise power is at 2,300 RPM.
Oh.
Try to reduce power to 2,000 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet. That'll work.
Okay, cool. Nice.
You probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up.
Yeah.
You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control. The optimal approach is to adjust your trim wheel until you no longer need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down.
Oh, yeah.
Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle. Try it out. Trim the aircraft to maintain 5,500 feet.
Oh, wrong way.
You've got your aircraft in a dangerous spot. You probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady. But that's not really a precise means of control. The optimal approach is to adjust your trim wheel until you
there
no
me
longer
flaps
need
are,
to
that's
push
why.
or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down. Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle. You got your aircraft in a dangerous spot.
Man.
You probably noticed. To maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady. But that's not really a
wrong way.
precise means of control. The optimal approach is to adjust your trim wheel until you no longer need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down. Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle. You got your aircraft in a dangerous
man.
spot.
It's tough, this.
You probably noticed. To maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady. But that's not really a precise means of control. The optimal approach is to adjust your trim wheel until you no longer need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down. Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle.
There we go.
Keep working on it. You'll get better.
Ooh.
You need to be higher. You need to be higher. You need to be higher. Increase power to 2,300 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet. Get us back to a cruise attitude. You got your aircraft in a dangerous spot. Increase power to 2,300 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet. Get us back to a cruise attitude. Great job.
Oh,
Now
nice.
adjust the trim.
Is that it? Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come
That'll
on.
work.
Nice.
Not perfect, but it'll work.
Oh, thank you very much.
In my experience, when you adjust the trim, you make course pressure on the yoke. After that, you make small adjustments to find the perfect setting to keep your desired attitude. If you feel your pitch slipping and need to get back to the proper attitude, don't worry. Just pull on the yoke, then dial in the right trim. That's the key to straight and level flight.
Right, roger that. Got a B. Not too bad. Not too bad. Right, come out of that. Come out of that. Come out of that. Back to main menu. I think we're just about done with this episode, guys. That was really good. In the next episode, we'll carry on through the rest of the other training modules. But what I want to show you is this, the worldwide map. You've got the whole world to pick from. All of the different airports in the whole world. But just gonna go here to John Lennon Airport, my local airport. There we go. It's not far from my house. See planes flying over every single day, taking off and landing from here. So we'll go on here. We set this as departure, and we'll just pick where shall we pick? The Southport Avenue Airport. How do you know your different... the different airports are listed in blue. That's Old Trafford. No, that's a POI. Aha! So it's a plane taken off from there. So we'll click that, and we'll click that as arrival. So there we go. What planes can we choose? Ooh, so tempted to go for that. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Let's go for this. Yeah. Right, I'm going to click on fly. And we'll take off from John Lennon. We'll have a little fly over my hometown of Liverpool. Cruise over the Mersey. It's not cruising. Fly over the Mersey. Maybe it might be cruising. I don't know. You'll have to let me know.
Stall.
Oh.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
Seabird 1389er climbs and maintains 7,600 feet.
That wasn't what I wanted. Let's go back to main menu. Continue. I wanted to actually take off from John Lennon. Something I've done wrong there. Let's try it again. So we're going to depart from there. Actually, let's have a look. Arrival. There we go. Let's go for that there. See whether that gives it. Ooh, isn't that a lovely picture? Look at that giraffes and the helicopter. Very nice, very, very nice. And the sun either just coming up or just setting. Either a nice sunrise or a nice sunset. No, it's not doing it again.
Easy 2009er climb and maintain 2,200 feet. Climb and maintain 2,200 feet. Easy 2009er.
Right, well there's Liverpool down there.
Easy 2009er climb and maintain 12,000 feet.
I wanted to actually take off
Climb and
from
maintain 12,000
John
feet.
Lennon.
Easy 2009er.
Overspeed.
Try it one more time. And then if not, we'll just end the episode where it is. I wonder if it's the plane that we've got. Try changing it to a different plane. So I'm going to do this again. One final time. Change our plane. We'll go for this here. Oh, you can change liveries as well. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I quite like that. Let's go for that livery. What customization can you do? Depart from there, and let's just say, just for argument's sake, where's Blackpool? Was Morecambe? Where I have my wedding reception there, me and Mrs. D in Morecambe. Set that as the arrival. Will it give us the option to take off now from John Lennon? Hopefully, fingers crossed. No. Why does it not do that? Guys, if you know, am I doing something obviously blatantly wrong? Let me know in the comments down below.
Virgin 75 climb and maintain 8,100 feet. Easy 229er 7 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Climb and maintain 8,100 feet. Virgin 75. Climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Easy 229er 7.
Well, there's the Mersey down there, guys. There's the Liverpool. There's my house just right there. Very nice indeed. We're flying to Blackpool Tower. Nope, we're going down. I know. We're going to get a bit lower down to the ground. River Mersey there. And there's Birkenhead over there. Come on, let's get down below the ground. Clouds.
You're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Blackpool approach on 119.955. Good day. Delta 20 descend and maintain flight level 330. 119.955 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Blackpool approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, 16,900 feet.
Okay, let's try and level out.
X-ray Golf Sierra Blackpool approach altimeter 30.05. Continue to cut set as planned.
Ooh, isn't this lovely? Really nice. My controller is vibrating like mad. Clouds. I know. Blackpool Tower coming up, guys. Go, there's a train line down there. There's Blackpool Tower. Get a screenshot of that. Nice. All sorts of alarms going off. Nice housing estate down there. Lovely jubbly. Get a bit lower. I know. Right, engage the autopilot. Right, the autopilot should get us back onto... We go back here? Oh, it's a shame then, isn't it? The points. It is an absolutely beautiful game. It really is. Right, guys, I am going to leave it right there. I'm going to go back to the main menu. Are you sure? Yes. listen, thanks very much for coming along and keeping me company. Can somebody let me know what I was doing wrong there when I was trying to do the take? Maybe it's the type of plane that we're using? I mean, I see big planes taking off from here all the time. Maybe something like this. Flight conditions. Yeah, live or plane. Departure from there. I'm just flogging a dead horse here, aren't I? It's not going to work. Arrival here. Fly. It's not going to work, is it? It's not going to work. If it doesn't, guys, let me know. Let me know what I am doing wrong. And I'll, in between you doing that and me reading that, I'll try and figure it out myself. Hopefully. No, it's not done it again. New idea. Points of interest. Oh, there's Garston there. Actually, I prefer this type of plane. It's a pity you can't zoom in. The outside looks like you can... I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. No idea. But we're flying towards Manchester anyway. There's the River Mersey there. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to carry on flying to Manchester above the clouds. Got dynamic weather is switched on, so the weather that you're seeing outside the window of the cockpit is the actual weather in my location at the time of recording. Guys, take it easy. Don't forget to, if you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Leave loads of comments for me on what I've done wrong and the help that I need, if you can. With that being said, guys, take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next episode. See you later, guys. Have a wonderful